honest. There's drama recently with this game. As the title says, man, it's just absolutely laughable. It really is. And it further proves again the industry and these woke snowflake little crybabies just like making false accusations. They really do. That's all they can do. And this is why the gaming industry is in the state that it's in. Because again, you can't make a game now without being labeled names or garbage like that. You probably already know about the drama with this, and it's just absolutely pathetic. It really is. Basically, because this game's got a child in it, which she's not even a child to start with, it's a robot, so these people's complaints is just laughable in itself. Two, basically they're saying anyone that plays this game is a pedophile. Make it make sense, man. There is nothing in this game hinting towards that or promoting that whatsoever. So I'm tired of these woke snowflake little crybabies, man. These SJWs crying on the internet over every game that comes out, man. Every single game. Oh, this game is for pedophiles. This game is for pedophiles. If you buy this game, you're a pedophile. That's all they can say, man. What I find funny as well is the SJWs, the woke crowd, the ones that voted Joe Biden. I find it funny because they're speaking out against that, yet we all know what they promote. We all know what they promote. So I just find it funny. But this is what the world is, man. It's just getting worse and worse and worse, more and more degenerate by the second. That you can't even release a game now. This is what I've said. This is exactly what I've said for years. You can't make a certain game anymore without it being labeled names, whatever. That's the gaming industry in its whole. It's a joke and a mess. It's laughable. Tell me, anyone, how does this game make somebody a pedophile? Make it make sense. Seriously, make it make sense. So, any game, right? So, by that stupid logic, anyone that plays a game that has a child in it, anyone that buys it, they're claiming, you're a pedophile, you're a weirdo. And let's get into that anyway. Modern society doesn't even know what that is anymore. They really don't. They honestly don't have a clue what that is. They just go around labeling people this and that, calling people, you see it today, basically someone that's, I don't care what little snowflake is offended by it, because this is the facts. Say someone's 30 years old, man, they have a relationship, whatever, or something with an 18, 19-year-old, they'll call them a paedophile. This is what I said, man. This world doesn't even know what a paedophile is anymore. It really doesn't. A paedophile means a child lover. This game does not promote that. I'm so sick. These people need to be banned, in my opinion. These rage baiting lowlives should be banned off social media, because it's got way out of hand now. That you've literally just got people rage baiting on the internet saying, don't buy this game. I'll even show you, I'm not making it up. But this is all the drama, man. It's just laughable. It's just funny to laugh at how stupid these people are and how retarded society has become. All this garbage. Do you understand? Again, so you have this below. Now, it has, I will agree, some weirdos have come out of the. I mentioned it, but in this society, in this world today, nobody cares. But these weirdos that were using images of the Diana, the robot in the game, and then using an image of Ghost of Yotei, the actor for the woman in it, and comparing it, saying Western versus Japan. Those people are just weirdos, man. But so anyone that buys this game is now called a pedophile. Laughable in itself. I mean, it's just laughable. It really is. I'm so sick of the gaming industry, and I really am. And what a bunch of snowflakes they are in this world. Because it is. Now, this clown here, this one, in my opinion, should be banned off social media, and I believe they actually did. Basically crying and complaining because I can't even mention it because of YouTube's garbage, but the posted image crying that certain things got censored. It's a child, man. These are the people that they should be pointing the finger at. So normal people that just want to enjoy a damn game, man, and want to play games. It's just laughable. It really is. Really is. They just want to destroy the industry, and the industry is just being destroyed from the inside out anyway. Because this is off topic for a second. I said it was going to happen, and it did. The PlayStation ID verification now is hit. I told you it was going to happen. Told you for a long time that it was going to happen, and I was right again. Once again, I was right. But nowhere in the game is the anything to do with that. So if I was Capcom, man, I'd sue these people, these scumbags on the internet, these absolute low-life, degenerate basement dwellers. They just cry about everything. They honestly do. They just cry about everything, calling people names that just want to enjoy a damn game. Just laughable, it honestly is. And I bought this game yet to play it like, because obviously I've got things to do, and I've got better things to do on YouTube. But it's just ridiculous. It really is. The drama is just ridiculous. See if we can see any articles. I don't know why that happened, but whatever. Whatever, I guess. Well, as I was saying. Results. So you see, it's all over Reddit, man. These people that ain't got nothing better else to do with their sad little lives. Pragmata devs struggle with conveying Diana's vibes. And they were right 2 months ago, they were right. I have a very sad feeling we're going to see a lot of hate towards this community. And they were right. So, now let's be realistic, man. Let's be realistic. If this was a woman, if the main character was a woman, and it was just a child, these people wouldn't be saying anything. These people wouldn't be saying a damn thing, and that's just a fact, man. These people wouldn't be saying anything, and we all know that. If this was a female, a mother, and a basically, just give me a second to unplug this. I really need to be charging that. I say appreciate you, man. Everybody else doesn't support me. Well, I don't really care. At least you'll always be here, man. So appreciate you. Just give me a second. Well, I always appreciate you, man, being here. You don't have to be here. You may hear a fan. I put it on to block noise. So if you hear a noise, that's what it is. So, so I'll have to turn it down a bit. There we go. So as I was saying, basically because it's a father and daughter relationship, and it's not even his daughter anyway. It's a robot. You can just study it. You can study it. Basically, the story from what I've seen, he has 3 guys. He's on the moon, space, and stuff like that. Something goes wrong. I've not played the game, I've not watched footage, so I don't really know, but that's the gist of what I know it's about. And I've seen gameplay and reviews. She's a robot. She's not an actual child. So, what is the issue here? It's not a human being. It's a robot. So, I reckon these people are just rage baiters and they've got nothing better else to do with their life. Now, if this game was promoting pedophilia, I'd be calling it out, man. I really would. I really would be calling it out, but it isn't. They're just reaching and they just want to try and cancel stuff. And this is why I said, man, with Capcom, they're not going to be able. People are talking about, Resident Evil 5 remake, Resident Evil Code Veronica X remake. It's supposedly been leaked on a listing for PS5. They're not going to be able to make it. They're honestly not. They're honestly not going to be able to make it. Because if they make Resident Evil Code Veronica, a lot of the jokes are going to be cut out. They've even admitted the supposed leaks, the censoring Steve because he's too much of a creep or a weirdo. There you go. They can't make games. They can't make movies anymore without a bunch of lowlives on the internet throwing a fit. They really can't. And throwing false accusations over nothing. There is no proof that this game is promoting that. There's no proof. So these people should be sued for defamatory because they are straight up lying about this game and they're lying about people that play it. It's the same garbage, man, with we all know about the game. Basically, you can't play a game now and not be harassed by a bunch of people on the internet. What was everyone doing? Ghost of Yote when that came out. Oh, if you play this game and you buy it, you support censorship and horrible people. No, people just want to buy a game and enjoy it and escape reality. But this is the problem again. This is why the gaming industry is trash and sucks. It honestly does. Because they have to keep catering to these crybabies on the internet that keep crying on a daily basis, 24 hours a day, oh, this game's promoting this game's promoting that, and it isn't. If this game, like I said, was promoting that, I'd be agreeing with these people. But it certainly isn't. Nowhere in the game is it hinted towards. Again, it's just laughable in itself because I can't get into the stuff because we all know these people are full of it and they're hypocrites. But we know why, but I can't get on into it on YouTube because again, that's the problem on here. You have to censor yourself. But again, nowhere is it promoting any of that. None of it. So basically, I play this game. Anyone else plays this game. Basically, you'll be labeled a pedophile. It's just laughable. It really is. And yet, so I guess the 1 million people that bought this game, man, I guess they were pedophiles by these stupid idiots' logics. No, they're not pedophiles. They're just people that want to enjoy a game. Now, again, I don't need to play a game. The last game that I played was Resident Evil Requiem. Um, to be honest, Resident Evil is becoming a joke. It's too easy. But it's just laughable. Now, again, I'll bring it up. There was weirdos. There's no doubt about that one. I'm not denying that one. But this is the problem. You've got weirdos everywhere. You've got weirdos in the anime community. You've got weirdos on the internet. But this is what they want to do. Oh, because there's a bunch of weirdos on Twitter, because again, Twitter is just full of that anyway, so I don't know what these people expect, and it's a surprise. Ever since Elon Musk took over, Twitter has become a joke. But yes, the worst, not the get. I want to make it very clear, YouTube. This was not Capcom. This was not the devs of the game. This was not players. This was not the game itself. This was users on Twitter. They were making certain images, putting the character Diana in a certain way. But they've been banned. Rightfully so, they got what they deserved. But that's what they did from it. They took it from that. I'm like, oh, so anyone buying this game now is just like that person that got banned. No. There's weirdos everywhere. But the game does not have any of that in it at all. You can play the game yourself. You can look the game up. You can watch gameplay footage. And you'll just see that this is just a... You take out bosses. And she is a robot. I said I don't know the story because I've not fully played it yet, so I can't say. But those that have played it obviously know what it's about. And nowhere in the game is there any of what they're claiming. So it's just false slander. That's all it is. It's slander. They're slandering game devs and saying game devs are promoting something when they're not. And in reality, if Capcom really wanted to, they could sue these people for defamatory, because the game is not. And any serious person that watches the game, tell me, because I don't block anyone, tell me how this game promotes what these people on Twitter are saying. There's nothing. Just because it's a man with a child So, and two, it's not a child anyway, it's a robot. I've said it many times now, but so any man that takes care of a child, that's wrong. And this is why I said, man, in modern society, they're idiots. The modern generation of today, if you basically take care of a child, adopt a child, you're seen as a weirdo. Oh, you're a weirdo, because it's been ingrained by this nonsense through the Western civilization that uh, these they're not even morals anyway. There's made up garbage, and that's why I brought that up. If you're 30 years old and have a relationship with someone that's like 20, you'll be labeled a creep. Yet these two people are clear, consenting adults, and yet this generation of today will label somebody a creep for that. So you don't even know, and this generation of today doesn't even know what a paedophile is anymore. They really don't. They don't have a clue what it means. They don't have a clue what a creep means or a weirdo. They're just throwing these names around. The, even kids today do it, mom. They use it, and anyone, say an adult basically tells them off or something like that, they'll just go around calling someone. They used to do it when I was a kid, when I was in school, when I was in school, obviously, when I was a kid, we used to start calling teachers pedophiles. So it's not something that's something to joke about or something that's to laugh about. It really isn't. Going around calling people that name with no actual proof and no evidence is not funny. You can literally destroy someone's entire life by a false accusation. It's not funny. It really isn't. So these people really want to grow up and get a life. Nowhere in this game does it sexualize or anything like that. Nowhere. Not once. So it's just stupid anyway. And this is why I said these people are full of crap as well. Because what about all the anime games? What about all... It's funny that, isn't it? None of these people... Where were these people at? With all the Japanese anime games, the Japanese cartoons. Where are these people at, man? They never said a damn thing. So, these people are just full of crap. They really are. Where were these people, man? With all the anime games, there's many of them. These fan service games where you can just go look them up. Why are they not saying anything about those games? Oh, but Dragon Ball Z as well, man. There's many cartoons where it very heavily sexualizes people. Oh, but we're not going to say anything about that one because we're hypocrites. But this game that doesn't do any of that, we just want to say it does because we just want to cancel people for no reason. It's pathetic, man. It really is. It honestly is. It's pathetic. And the gaming industry is just a joke now, man. It really is a joke. This is why gaming's trash. And it's just riddled with woke garbage, woke politics, all this garbage. You can't start injecting it, can they? Even the newest game that came out recently from Nintendo, the I think Tamagotchi Life. Guess what they put in the? Guess what they put in the? When you create a character, you can obviously know what I'm gonna say. They just had to inject it, didn't they? They just have to inject it. It's a joke, man. Gaming is just trash. It really is. That's why I select what I buy, and I don't buy games that are promoting witchcraft or anything like that. I buy games that are not satanic or promoting some agenda. But from these images alone, man, the thing that which you can tell she's a robot, obviously there, she puts that like card and I think scans. It's like an upgrade. So she's a robot. So she's not actually a child. So it's just stupid, man. It really is. Now, of course, with the PC players, you'll probably have some mods come out for this. And if anyone does it, in my opinion, this should be banned off the internet. Because we all know there's mods on PC. I think Capcom putting this game on PC was the stupidest thing that they could have done. Because I know there's gonna be someone out there they're gonna do it. And I can't say what it is, but we all know what they do with mods on PC with certain characters. In my opinion, I would have made it so they couldn't change the character. But welcome to the modern generation, man. Welcome to the modern generation of calling people names now just for wanting to enjoy a game. Funny, isn't it? It was the same people, and it still applies for that group as well. Because when people are like, oh, Ghost of Yote, Ghost of Yote, Ghost of Yote, like, oh, you buy this game, you support people, you support this. No, I don't. If I buy games and I don't involve myself in the politics, that's what real gamers do. Not these fakes out there like, oh, a game has this, a game has this, I'm not buying it because of this actor. These people want to grow up, man. Really do. If you don't buy a game because a certain actor said a certain thing, man, you might as well just look at half of the Hollywood gaming industry. I mean, how many actors in Hollywood have said something that you probably don't like? Are you now going to stop buying their games? Didn't think so, hypocrites. So it's just funny, man. I walk on my own, man. I'm not part of no crowd or anything like that. I walk on my own, man. What you would call the lone wolf. So yeah, I had to get this off my chest because I'm just sick and tired of it, man. This stupid drama surrounding this game. It's ridiculous, man. It honestly is ridiculous. It honestly is. Can't even enjoy games anymore now. It's got to that point now where you can't even enjoy a game without being called a name. Pathetic, man. Really is. Joke. Because you can just go look at it, man. Go look at the recent post. I'm not going to go to X, but you can go to their recent post of the Pragmata account and you'll see probably so many people calling people pedophiles. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, the game, as I said, the game has nothing to do with that. So they're slandering people. So these people really are just exposing themselves for what they are. And they're proving what we've said and others have said for years. They're full of hate. They're hypocrites. They really are. We weren't wishing death on anyone. Or when, what were they doing when a certain individual died? They were laughing. They were like, oh, yeah, The hypocrites, they really are hypocrites. They really are. They're some of the most hateful people that I've ever come across in my life, and they are such hypocrites. Beyond some of the biggest hypocrites on the face of the earth. Because they're so full of crap. They cancel people, want to cancel people, and yet when somebody calls them out, oh, they want to play the damn victim card. Joke, man, but this stupid nonsense here, like, I didn't even care about that because I really don't. You have people, the Harry Potter, basically Harry Potter, like, oh, Snake is now black. Honestly, who honestly cares about any of this crap, man? Because at the end of the day, Harry Potter is a satanic franchise in itself. So who cares? What? It's all people care about, man, now. I'm not one of those individuals that sit there on the internet saying everything's woke. I really don't care. I don't care about Harry Potter and Snake being black. I could care less. I really could. But these people do. But yeah, man, needed to rant about it. Yeah, I know it. No one's gonna watch it. Nobody ever does. But it's the reality, and that's why I've said many times I'm drifting myself away from YouTube. And why I haven't made a video for almost nearly 12 damn days, because this ain't my life. I'll see everyone later.